Hi everyone, Rosie here, Brittany Daly and Roger here coming to you again, showing you exactly where you're going to maximize your starter home dollars. And last year we did a comparison between two different cities, Round Rock and Leander. Today, Bree, what are we going to do?
Today we're going to look into Hutto and Pflugerville. So I'm going to share my screen.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. All right. So when we look at Hutto and Pflugerville, geographically they're very close together, right? But the difference in what you can get is pretty interesting. So let's look at Hutto. I'm looking at everything. Rosie, do you want me to do active, pending, and closed, or just active?
Do active, pending, and closed.
Closed. Okay. I'm doing. Look at this. I'll do the
She
last.
just asked me and then did whatever she wanted to. This is reality, guys, by the way, behind the scenes of Rivet Real Estate.
Yes. Okay. So let's see what is going on in Hutto. Woo! All right. Look at this. In the last 6 months, active, pending, and closed, 577 homes. That's pretty intense.
That's a lot of inventory. For what square footage is this?
1,500 to 2,500 square feet.
And how many homes do we have?
577.
Active?
No, active we have, oh my gosh, right now, woo, 232 active properties.
50% of the inventory is active in Hutto.
Wow.
Damn. That means out of 500 homes, if almost 250 have sold in last 3 months, 70 are selling per month. That means we have 7-month inventory?
I don't know. We have a lot of pending right now. Oh, a lot of pending. So closed, we only have about 200.
We have a 7-month inventory, Brie.
Wow,
It's a 7-month inventory. So if you're in Hutto, I bet you, okay, Brie, I got an idea. Look at it and remove everything to 2025 below. I'll tell you how much new builders are building there.
252.
So half the inventory is brand new construction. All right, what does this mean? So guys, look at this, okay? If you are selling, I'm sorry, you're competing with new builders straight up. I cannot do anything about it. Nobody can do anything about it, okay? But you have to ask yourself a bigger question. This is the largest volume of builders I'm seeing building in any other city comparison to Hutto. Like we didn't see that in Round Rock. We didn't see that in Leander. I don't see that in Georgetown either. We'll do that comparison next week. But I feel like Hutto, it's almost like builders know something is coming and they need to build housing there for it.
Mm-hmm. Rosie, didn't we have a property, an investment property in Hutto where Samsung had reached out to us directly about wanting to lease for their company?
Yep. A lot of our investors have properties in Hutto, and when they were renting out, we were getting calls from Samsung Corporate where they were wanting to do a 12-month lease, and they're bringing their employees to furnish the properties and have them live in. So I would tell you guys, do not shy away from Hutto. Look into Hutto a little bit more than you would have before. If you're selling, you might want to pause unless you're looking to buy again with new construction. And in terms of new construction, it should be a signal to all the investors. If builders are building, you should be buying there.
Yeah. You want to look at Pflugerville now?
I want to look at Pflugerville.
Okay.
I cannot say no to you the way you asked.
Okay, so here's Pflugerville. Oh, look, I'm interested again. 589 matches.
So it seems like, can we agree on one thing? Pflugerville and Hutto are offering the biggest starter home pricing.
Yeah, but only 182 active.
Much less inventory than Hutto. Because Pflugerville is already built out. There's not that much land in Pflugerville to keep the area desirable. I know you can build in the fields and keep going in the backyard, but
and
to keep
probably in Hutto. So what you're saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look. So I basically I took away all new construction. Okay. So I was at 589 and then it took me to 407. So it's basically all existing homes, less than 100 are
So there is
new
no new
construction.
construction problem. In Hutto, we have high inventory because of construction, but in Pflugerville, we have high inventory because existing sales, period.
So Bree, I'm guessing the builders want to make some deals in Hutto.
But hold on, Bree. I have a question. In 6 months, how much is the active and how much is the pending?
Hold on. Oh, why is it going slow? Okay, so active, we have 112, and then close starts at 155. So it's a lot more closed data.
Let me see. I have mine.
I can't see y'all's faces, so I don't know what you're doing.
No, I'm just fascinated right now. So we have around 100 and how many actives out of 400? I'm doing the math.
Yeah.
112 actives.
So 300 have sold in last 6 months, which means 50 homes have sold per month. And if we have 100 active, we only have 2-month inventory in Pflugerville. Pflugerville is hot. Pflugerville is hot. Yes.
That's something we found out the other day, Rosie, when we were doing an analysis for a few clients. Remember?
Yeah, the homes were less inventory.
Way less inventory, and their prices were selling at higher price per square or higher original list price to close price than the new construction in Pflugerville.
Yep. So our verdict is this. In Hutto, we have high inventory because builders are moving in, and that could be they're just forecasting for future sales. And in Pflugerville, the sales are higher, active inventory is not. People finding Pflugerville more desirable. They find it established neighborhood to live in, great schools, great proximity, and they don't have to pay Austin prices to live in Pflugerville, right? So I think Pflugerville wins on my books. If you own a property there, congratulations. If you don't own a property there, you might want to go in there right now when the market prices have adjusted a little bit. And guess what? Hutto is your next best bet compared to Pflugerville. So guys, this is your under 10-minute market update where we are showing you where your starter home can maximize in value. So you're not looking at a compromise, but a beautiful home that you can enjoy for years to come. This is Rivet Real Estate under 10 minutes for you. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.